Things are always working out for me no matter how it looks at any point in time.
The solar eclipse and lunar eclipse is not a time to manifest. And here's why. Shanta Anastasia here, and I'm a student of Vedic astrology, which is Indian astrology. During the time right before the solar eclipse is called Sutak, and this 12-hour period is inauspicious. Per Indian legends, the eclipse occurs when the demon Rahu and Ketu, which is the south node and the north node, take revenge out on the sun and moon. It does that by gobbling up, Rahu and Ketu gobbling up the luminous rays of the sun and moon, obstructing its light. So with Rahu and Ketu gobbling up this light, you're not seeing things clearly. So what you manifest may not come out the way you desire. Follow me for more.
I had did a reading because I just bought me some cards. I had did a reading and it was saying it's some masculine energy going on in the sun. Got the devil in my card deck. It's some other sided energy going on. If you notice, there is a lot of heightened emotions, people easily getting into arguments. I'm just like flabbergasted at the energy that people are expressing right now, for real. Stay focused, meditate. If you're tired, be tired and feel tired. Get in the bed and lay down. Okay, sit down somewhere. So y'all, this is Chantel. She is a Olokun. She has a lot of information as regarding spiritual habits, spiritual hygiene. I watch her videos a lot and it's very helpful. So I wanted to get out her message about the solar eclipse that's happening. I am a little late because I was cleansing. I'm still cleansing right now, but I just wanted to make sure that this get out to the right people because I know some of us are still learning. And as for me, that's because I'm actually learning from them. I'm also trying to learn stuff for myself.
Gonna manifest everything. No, don't do it. Rahu and Ketu are involved. When Rahu and Ketu are involved, which is always happening during the eclipse, Rahu and Ketu is called the south node and the north node of the moon, right? And it's gobbling the light of the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon aren't necessarily planets, they're luminaries. So when the sun and the moon are obstructed in regards of its light, think about just think about it from like a scientific view. If you're making something in the dark, is it going to come out the way you really want? So that's what's happening astrologically. Rahu and Ketu are gobbling up the light of the sun and moon. The sun and moon is, we use that, the moon cycles to manifest. It's the ebb and flow. So if it's being obscured right now during this 12-hour period, it's called Sutak, S-U-T-A-K. And this is Vedic astrology for those who don't know. And it's the true original astrology taught in India. If it is being obscured, if the light and the sun and moon are being obscured, those manifestations right now that you're trying to make, it's not going to turn out as planned. So wait. The first quarter moon is actually when you're supposed to take action. So that's when you should do your manifestation. So the first quarter moon is the second moon cycle after the new moon. So I'd say it's in 3 days. What you can do today, it's good to take a shower before the eclipse and after the eclipse. So the eclipse is done in California. It finished at 9:23 today. So I took a shower. I just took a shower. I'm nice, lotioned up. And you can smoke cleanse your house. Very simple. Because what you're essentially is doing, I'm removing all that stale energy, right? Because the last eclipse was in April. We had a lunar and solar eclipse. It was in Vishaka, and it was in I forgot the other nakshatra it was in. And that was 6 months ago. So as of today, we just closed out our karmic cycle, 6 month cycle. So now we're almost essentially turning over a new leaf, a new karmic cycle.
It was it was a whole lot of tension going on inside of my house, like a whole lot of tension. And the thing about a black hole and what black holes do, black holes, anything can come out of there. And especially because it's enhanced energy, whatever is inside of you is just gonna pop out. Yesterday, Friday the 13th, everybody was on 10, all the way. And I'm just like, what is going on? One argument jumping from one person, then other people get into the argument, and then other people get into the argument. It was just people were just feeding so much into the negative energy. People honking their horns, like everybody is just on 10. She also has another message when it comes down to things that, you can avoid doing today just to help out with your energy. I'm not telling nobody what to do with their lives. I'm just giving you a little information, and so is she.
Food. Do not eat outside food on the day of the eclipse, and here's why. So if the sun and the moon are obstructed, right, and there's a lack of light, and while I'm talking, there's a bee trying to come in. That's a good omen, because I just cleansed and now a bee is coming. There's a lack of light on the earth. What breeds in a lack of light? Bacteria. So us Vedic astrologers believe that eating outside food the day of the eclipse can get you sick because the food is contaminated due to the lack of light. So I honestly wait a few days because some restaurants cook their food like now and they may have leftovers throughout the week. I don't want to eat that. People tend to get sick around the solar and lunar eclipse, and it's because of the lack of light and the contamination of the food. So cook your own food. If you have leftovers in the fridge, I would toss it out because the lack of light. And also during the solar eclipse, essentially the moon, it's like the moon going through a whole month of phases. So the cooked food you have in the fridge, you may notice it spoiled so fast. It's because of that eclipse energy. So look, I had some plantanos. I'm about to throw it out because
I just wanted to get that message out because, today is just going to be about cleansing, cleaning, taking care of your mind, taking care of yourself. And yeah, we're going to get into some more videos, but I need to rest, clean, and get my mind right. I just wanted to get this message in real quick. Y'all stay dangerous. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that's just a little information about the solar eclipse that's happening today. It's 12-hour cycle. Be happy, release what no longer serves you, and clean. Cleanse yourself.